Hey, what's good? It's your boy Red, Journey with Red. And just because you see me traveling does not mean that this is a travel channel or a travel network or I'm going to exotic places. All your boy's been doing is grinding like a freaking maniac. That's all I do these days. Between the day job, getting like books published, and basically just trying to get it all together. I'm trying to scale businesses, and I'm going to tell you something. AI is actually pretty good for that. It saves a lot of time. So, but you have to understand how to use it. Okay, you don't just ask a simple question and it does everything for you. Again, that's why I'm like thankful for the day job for giving me all those LinkedIn learnings to help me navigate through. As far as the I, done, son, done. I've said this before. It's strange that we never have a sense of urgency until certain things just like block our paths. You know, we always fall back on, oh, I've got time, or I can do it tomorrow, or, you know, next week is a better week to start it because I got a lot on my plate right now. I'm going to give you a bit of advice. Get the damn thing done, okay? You can take it easy, take your time, you know, lollygag and do all that stuff after the task is done, because you'll find yourself doing a lot of catch-up work. A couple of weeks ago I talked about the sites. Still trying to navigate my way through that, but I think it's important right now to scale the business models that I actually have for World of Red Media LLC. I'm going to be honest, another thing that I've learned is all this favor shit is done. You know what I'm saying? All of this, hey, listen, can you help me do this? Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? I can't do it anymore. I've got to get my stuff up and rolling. And a lot of people will look at that as being selfish. It's not being selfish. It's more or less that the time constraints. Okay, I'm trying to get anything that has to do with vision or visual acuity. I'm trying to get it done quickly because I don't know. I can wake up tomorrow and this eye can start going. Then where am I stuck at? And then where are all the people that's supposed to be helping me? You know, you've got to keep that in mind. In fact, you know, sometimes it's cool to be selfish. You know, you always have to look at that thing that I talk about, return on investment. You know, if you find that the people that are like coming at you saying, oh, you need to help me do this, you need to help me do this, oh, you know how to do this, so that way, that's the reason why you should help me do that. It's like, you have to look at it and say to yourself, like, okay, well, I got a lot of crap on my plate that I need to get accomplished. You know, where's that, you know, quid pro quo, you know, whatever the hell lawyers call that, where you actually help me while I'm helping you, the barter system, something. Give a brother something instead of help me. You know, I found myself at the stage of my life where I'm about to start making doctors my best friends. I've never really been one of those people. I'm like those old comedy skits where the little kid gets hurt and breaks his leg, and the mother said, here, take some Robitussin, you'll be all right. You know, that's how my life has been. You know, I avoided doctors like the plague, and the strange thing is I worked in medicine for so long. But now I'm thinking I should go out there and make some new friends. You know, maybe they might know something that I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's choice for everybody, what people choose to do as far as their health is concerned. A lot of people go strictly for the holistic medicine. Some people, for everything under the sun, will go to their chiropractor. You know, you have to do what's best for you. And I think that is what this episode is about, is doing what's best for you. You know, and if people don't understand, screw them. You really have to take that into account. If people don't understand, hey, listen, for once I'm going to put everything on pause and do what's best for me. If, you know, people that call themselves your friends, your family, your loved ones, the people you're in relationships with, whatever, you know, your freaking kids, if they can't understand that you're taking time out for yourself, okay, to fix the issues in your life, to fix the things that are going wrong in your life, to fix the things that are broken in your life, you know, how can they hold those titles? How can they continuously brag that, oh, I'm to this person, this is who I am? But you know what? If they start talking that crap about fixing their life and getting their life on track, I want nothing to do with them. You know, it's weird. You know, when you look at the world today, all the stressors that's being compounded and piled on top of us, recession, depressions, you know, people can't survive. You know, who the hell can work 4 jobs? You know, and I made a video about this. It's like with AI, jobs are going to become, you know, if you don't adapt, you're going to die. There's no way around it. If you don't adapt to what's out there, you're going to die. You know, Latif was telling me about the writer's strike, and, you know, it's like all these shows are being pulled. They're in the midst of being canceled because everybody's forgotten about them. You know, and because writers are saying, oh, no, AI, that's not fair. That's a deal breaker. It's like I told Latif, I was like, hey, listen, I'm quite sure when Excel became, you know, a popular thing to use and people started doing their books on Excel, there was a bookkeeper or an accountant that was saying, no fair. No fair. I've been doing this all my life, and now this Excel program comes out and makes life that much easier for everybody, and nobody has to pay me. No, you sit down and you learn freaking Excel. You know, you become someone of value, and that's the same thing with AI. You know, you learn it. If you don't learn it, you will be left behind. I actually watched, I guess it was a YouTube show with like this guy that I actually do respect, you know, and I watched the one that Billy Carson and 19 Keys did as well, where they're saying that people are actually scaling million and even billion-dollar businesses using AI. You know, and they don't have huge staffs. They don't have 100 people working under them. It's just them and AI. You know, this is the way the world is going. You know, if I go blind, I'm going to have to adapt to that. I am going to have to, there's 1 or 2 choices. You adapt or you just go and off yourself. Those are the only 2 choices. You know, so the things that we're going through in the world, we can sit around and bitch and moan and say it's everybody else's fault and it's the government's fault, and yes, there is a conspiracy. But, you know, you can talk about that till the cows come home, or you can take some time and actually learn what you need to learn. You know, if I've got to learn Braille, I'm going to have to learn Braille. If I'm going to have to learn how to navigate with a walking stick, that's what I got to do. You know, to sit up there in a damn chair in the corner with no lights on and complain and bitch and moan for the rest of my natural days, what's the sense? You know, I think that's all I got to say. You know, go out there and get one of my books. Okay, I'm going to put my writer's bookshelf at the bottom of this post. Go ahead and get one of my books. You know, it helps the process. And if you don't get them, somebody else that doesn't know me will get them. So it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to be honest with you. At this stage of my life, I really don't care. People that are going to support you are going to support you. You're not even going to have to ask them to support you. You know what I'm saying? And if you got something of value, then they're going to get it anyway. They don't care who wrote it. This is going to be valuable to my life, you know. But like I said, I'm rambling on. Just rambling. But thanks for tuning in to Journey with Red right here on YouTube. I want to thank you guys for your continued support. Go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment. You already know. Love you guys.